Hi everybody, Spin here, and we're going to be going over some tips and tricks for free range. So free range is an event that'll pop, and not a lot of people attend this one, but you can complete it by yourself once you have a couple of perks and a good weapon. So the premises is you're going to herd these Brahmin up to a farm, and you'll need a shepherd's crook to do that. So this Mr. Handy has the shepherd's hook, and once you pick that up, the event starts. One of the good things about this event is it lets you tag 2 locations. So one where they start, so over there is the Grow Family Cabin, and one where it'll end, which is Aaron Holt Farm. This actually could take place in 3 different places, so there's a possible of 6 different tags for you. So you can fast travel later on. Usually there's a few little enemies at the beginning, but I'm just going to ignore the Scorched, and that might not be a good thing. So hopefully they don't come after me here. Nope. Alright, so we gotta take care of the Scorched. Another really good perk for this one is Friendly Fire. So if your Brahmin loses some health, you can use Friendly Fire to bring that back. So that's another good perk, especially if you're doing this solo like I am. I am in a public server, just nobody showed up for the event, and that's okay. So when you herd the Brahmin, there's going to be one that is a little bit more skittish and kind of goes off course a lot. So you'll just have to correct him. Oh, and they all have really interesting names. Another good thing, at the end of this, once you've protected them and everything, you can milk all 3 Brahmin. So that will help with a couple of different things. There is a tadpole challenge that requires you to milk so many Brahmin. There is a couple recipes that require Brahmin milk. Let's see, here we go. He heard the noise, he got skittish, he's going to go off course. I'm going to wait for him to slow down. And we're just going to give him a correction. There we go. Okay. Once he gets a correction, I can go over here and protect the other 2. And take care of the bugs and such that's around here. Is it just the one? Alright. And we'll get everybody back together. So it does give you time to get all the Brahmin back together before you go on the final leg. And at the end here, you're going to get a surprise tougher enemy. And then the Sheep Squatch is your final boss. So one will spawn here, but there's another location that this event happens where 2 will spawn. So like I said, easy event. It's fairly chill, and it has a little bit of reward. So these little bugs here are gonna come after my Brahmin. So the best thing I liked about this event when I first started in 76 was the location tags. Like I could tag locations. And at the time it was the only way I knew for sure I was going to get ballistic fiber. Because it was a little bit tough to find ballistic fiber. And there we go. There's our tougher enemy. It's a Yogwai this time. And the dogs that's normally around here. Oops, they bit me. And there is the Sheep Squatch. So we can take care of him. Like I said, if you've got a weapon that you can take care of this guy by yourself, then by all means, this is a one-person job. But with the growing number of Fallout 76 players, hopefully you'll get more players actually doing this event, just in case some of the lower level wants to give it a go. And so I'm going to grab everything from here. And since I'm here, I'm going to show you a couple of good things about this location. This location is Aaronholt Farm. It is in the forest region, the beginning part of the map. Let me see, I'm going to milk my Brahmin first. I've got a couple recipes that's really useful for me that require Brahmin milk. And then I am trying to complete some of the tadpole challenges, so that is one of the things I'll need to do for that. But coming up here, there's going to be a shed that you can scrap up on. And we'll do that real quick. But the big thing is here, this mysterious fur that you get from the sheep squash, that actually breaks down to ballistic fiber. So that's a good thing about this. This was a good place to consistently get ballistic fiber. There are other places and better ways to get it, but when I first started out, this was the only reliable source that I knew, because every time I went somewhere else to get the ballistic fiber, it wasn't there. But now I know a few more places, and we'll cover that in some of my other looting videos. So in this farmhouse, the first house here might have a magazine on this shelf or a bobblehead in this little corner. So you want to check those places. It also has adhesive in the kitchen, some vegetable starch. There's usually a few stem packs around here and some pumpkins. This little house contains a lot of wood. Downstairs and upstairs some stem packs. This little house underneath that crib could be a bobblehead. So look out for that. And could be a stem pack on the shelf or a baseball glove and a pack of cigarettes. And cigarettes will give you raw asbestos, and that's used for repairing your armor. Now down in this little shed, we'll get there. You'll need lockpicking skills or the key. Oops, wrong. There'll be a few enemies inside, but there's power armor, but there could be a bobblehead there or a magazine over here. Oh, we got the magazine today. So this place could give you up to 2 bobbleheads, up to 2 magazines. And you can get a power armor chassis, or if you need just to grab a core or a part. So, good things about this location. There's also a junk pile that you can get up there. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel. And don't forget to check out my friend's channel, Drac Solo and Goblin Tacos.